Hey everyone, and welcome to the channel. Today we're uncovering the stories of 7 countries that no longer grace our maps. From mighty empires to smaller republics, each vanished nation has a tale filled with political intrigue, cultural shifts, and times of both triumph and tragedy. We'll delve into the historical circumstances that led to their formation and eventual demise. We'll trace back the threads of time to understand the factors, wars, revolutions, peaceful dissolutions, that reshaped borders and national identities. We'll also examine the present-day landscape, exploring which modern countries now encompass the territories of these vanished nations. So, buckle up, history buffs and geography enthusiasts, as we embark on this fascinating exploration of 7 countries that don't exist anymore. Let's start with Prussia, synonymous with military prowess and discipline. Emerging from a chaotic European landscape, Prussia rose to prominence through military might, strategic alliances, and shrewd leadership. Under leaders like Frederick the Great, it became a formidable military power. Prussia's pivotal role in unifying the German states in the 19th century solidified its place in history. Under Otto von Bismarck, Prussia spearheaded wars that culminated in the creation of the German Empire in 1871. With this, Prussia ceased to exist as a separate entity, its identity subsumed into the larger German nation. Today, the lands that were once Prussia are divided among several countries, including Germany, Poland, and Russia. Though Prussia no longer exists as a political entity, its legacy lives on in the cultural fabric of these regions. Iconic landmarks like the Brandenburg Gate in Berlin serve as tangible reminders of a nation that continues to fascinate and inspire. Our next stop is the tumultuous Balkan Peninsula, where the Kingdom of Yugoslavia emerged after World War I. Yugoslavia aimed to unite various Slavic peoples under one banner, but masked deep-seated ethnic and religious tensions. The country encompassed a diverse array of ethnic groups, each with distinct cultures and languages. For a time, Josip Broz Tito's strong hand held the country together. Tito suppressed nationalist sentiments and promoted a Yugoslav identity. However, his death in 1980 exposed the fragility of Yugoslav unity. The 1980s saw a resurgence of ethnic nationalism, leading to Slovenia and Croatia declaring independence in 1991. The Yugoslav Wars, marked by ethnic cleansing and mass atrocities, fractured Yugoslavia into several independent states. Today, the former Yugoslavia is comprised of 7 different countries, each grappling with the legacies of conflict. The story of Yugoslavia is a stark reminder of the fragility of peace and the devastating consequences of unchecked nationalism. It's a cautionary tale underscoring the importance of tolerance, understanding, and respect for diversity. Now, let's journey back to the Ottoman Empire, which spanned continents and shaped history for over 6 centuries. At its zenith, this vast realm stretched from Constantinople to North Africa. The Ottoman story begins in the late 13th century with a small Turkish tribe in Anatolia. Under Osman I, the Ottomans expanded, conquering vast territories and ending the Byzantine Empire with the conquest of Constantinople in 1453. The Ottomans were known for their administrative efficiency, patronage of the arts, and impressive architectural achievements. By the 19th century, the empire faced internal challenges and external pressures from European powers. World War I proved to be the final nail in the Ottoman coffin, leading to its dismantling. From its ashes emerged modern Turkey, under Mustafa Kemal Ataturk, who transformed the nation into a secular republic. The Ottoman Empire's legacy extends far beyond modern Turkey, influencing the cultural tapestry of the Balkans, the Middle East, and North Africa. From the ashes of empires, new nations arise, such as Czechoslovakia, forged after World War I from the Austro-Hungarian Empire. Czechoslovakia represented the aspirations of Czechs and Slovaks for self-determination. Despite sharing a border and a desire for autonomy, Czechs and Slovaks harbored distinct languages and cultures. The Czechs often held positions of power, fueling resentment among some Slovaks. The country faced its greatest test during World War II, when it was occupied by Nazi Germany. After the war, Czechoslovakia became a satellite state within the Eastern Bloc. The Velvet Revolution in 1989 ushered in democratic reforms, and long-suppressed tensions resurfaced. After years of negotiations, Czechs and Slovaks opted for a peaceful separation. On January 1, 1993, Czechoslovakia peacefully dissolved, giving rise to the Czech Republic and Slovakia. The Velvet Divorce stands as a testament to the power of dialogue and compromise in resolving entrenched differences. Our journey now takes us to the heart of the Cold War and the German Democratic Republic, or East Germany. After World War II, Germany was divided into 4 zones of occupation. Berlin, though in the Soviet zone, was also divided. In 1949, West Germany was established in the American, British, and French zones. In response, the Soviet Union established East Germany in its zone. East Germany developed a centrally planned economy and a one-party political system. The Berlin Wall, erected in 1961, became a potent symbol of this division. The fall of the Berlin Wall in 1989 marked the end of the Cold War and the beginning of the end for East Germany. On October 3, 1990, East and West Germany reunited, marking the end of a tumultuous chapter in German history. Today, the legacy of East Germany remains a complex and often contested topic within unified Germany. Our exploration now leads us to the Himalayas and Tibet, a land steeped in ancient traditions. For centuries, Tibet stood as a beacon of Tibetan Buddhism. Tibet developed a rich spiritual tradition centered around Tibetan Buddhism. For centuries, it existed as an independent theocracy, ruled by a series of Dalai Lamas. In the early 20th century, China began to exert its influence over Tibet. Chinese forces marched into Tibet in 1950, asserting Chinese sovereignty. The Dalai Lama fled Tibet in 1959, seeking refuge in India. Since its annexation, Tibet has witnessed significant development, but at the expense of Tibetan culture and religious freedom. The Chinese government maintains that Tibet is an integral part of China, while many Tibetans continue to advocate for greater autonomy. The story of Tibet underscores the challenges faced by minority cultures in an increasingly interconnected world. Our final stop takes us to South America and Gran Colombia, a short-lived republic that embodied the dreams of independence and unity. Inspired by the ideals of the Enlightenment, independence movements erupted across the continent. Simón Bolívar, a Venezuelan military leader, led armies that liberated vast territories from Spanish control. In 1819, Bolívar's dream took shape with the creation of Gran Colombia. This ambitious nation represented a bold experiment in nation-building. However, the challenges of forging a unified nation from diverse regions proved daunting. Gran Colombia was plagued by internal divisions from the outset. Regional rivalries undermined the fragile unity of the republic. In 1830, Gran Colombia dissolved, splintering into Venezuela, Ecuador, and New Granada. The story of Gran Colombia offers valuable lessons about the challenges of nation-building and the importance of balancing regional identities with a shared national vision. As we've journeyed through time and across continents, exploring the stories of these 7 vanished nations, we've uncovered tales of ambition and conflict, unity and division, triumph and tragedy. Each vanished nation, though erased from the map, has left behind a legacy that continues to shape the world we live in today. From the militaristic might of Prussia to the ethnic tensions that fractured Yugoslavia, from the vastness of the Ottoman Empire to the peaceful separation of Czechoslovakia, from the Cold War anomaly of East Germany to the annexation of Tibet and the unrealized dream of Gran Colombia, these vanished nations offer valuable lessons about the forces that shape history, the complexities of identity, and the enduring power of the human spirit. If you enjoyed this exploration of vanished nations, don't forget to give us a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel for more fascinating historical content, and let us know in the comments which vanished nation you found most intriguing. And as always, thanks for watching.